Alright, so I don't know what happened during the full-on rambling that I had in mind, or within this the first 30 seconds within the match on the tidbit, because I had a bunch of mentioning in mind on complaining about how my energy is just dying down once again. So yeah, that's what I originally said, and then after I had a ramble about the whole subject that I wanted to say because it's just so annoying that that just happened. So that we can play week 2. No, it's just a whole elephant in the room is just the fact that they added new modes and then a whole new map and whatnot. Along with nerfing a shotgun. Because even though that thing is still ridiculous because my newer consecutive times where I've been using the assault class and trying occasionally getting kills on it despite that it's been nerfed and whatnot, so I can like try and rank up that gun. Yeah, but that's just yeah. Well, nice. We have a new map and new modes to play. It's just it'd be nice if you got bothered to add new guns to at least to rank up a bit more. But nope. That's all we gotta do, and then just thankfully any points we missed during week 1 is like reprised on what you're trying to do because that's why I've been playing assault class lately and whatnot. But I have no idea what the definition of 10 meters, because do you have to go point blank or something? I don't know. So yeah, so realistically, it's like the original concept was that with that being when I was discussing on week 2 and whatnot, the original previous attempt was that I was trying to talk about how what even goes on in this particular map because I'm like experiencing it. Oh, but realistically, the problem is that it's the locking down. Even though you set up shop to lock down the A flag, but the problem is you look around the rest of the map. Turns out it locks down all 3 spots and whatnot. But then all of a sudden, the enemy opposition is just only spawning on A. And so that's why it's just whatever. Because the original attempt I was going to talk about was how it was pigs to a slaughter, and then after that I had some immersion moments occur because I keep forgetting that this Battlefield is more destructive than all the other games combined and whatnot. Because, well, granted, who know? I mean, yeah, I have seen like shenanigans that occurred during back when Battlefield 1 was a thing because you can destroy that because what was it back when it was Battlefield 3 and 4? The problem is just that the destruction was rather limited, though 4 had the infamous Levolution where you could destroy a whole building and whatnot, because that's how destructive it is. But it's more of like scripted destruction because people are just fed up with like what was it? The person that's just simply hiding either on top of a building or inside a building, and so what do they counteract with? Is taking a launcher and whatnot and just destroying the wall until the whole building comes crumbling down. So yeah, because I remember one of my Battlefield 3 matches. What happened was that what was it? Oh yeah, I had a debris kill on a vid and whatnot. Thankfully, I saved it, and haven't bothered to delete it and whatnot. But whatever. But yeah, it's just But so all in all, I think actually no, I think they nerfed debris kills to hell because even with all this craziness going on when it comes to having a whole chunk of the building coming crashing down on you, it's just it's doing nothing to you as if it's a pebble to your hide. But whatever, it's just as long as I'm still alive and whatnot and not getting mad because actually no, you should not be mad about it because you should give credit because debris is like one of the rarest things to die to. But all in all, it's like whatever. And then I'm just if I learn anything about it, it's just I wish when clicking assault we can just have the grenade launcher underslung onto the underslung onto the guns, but I don't know why they didn't think of that. And then what was it? I had to like watch tips and tricks videos and whatnot because I keep forgetting that the sweet spot mechanic back in Battlefield 1 returned, but who knows if that was in Battlefield 5. Hey, within that regards, turns in 20 horrifically in 2042, but whatever. Because it's just that because people say that the color of the you have to pay attention to the color of the glints that they make because if once they start turning blue and whatnot because that you're within its one hit range so yeah that's the only tips and tricks you gotta have. And then also another issue is stupid me during week 1 I forgot to turn off a bunch of nuisances of games such as tinnitus and the motion blur, which is stupid because I'm saying I don't get what was with video games and their fetish for having motion blur because it looks cool but it plays horribly. So yeah, that's why almost everyone you can think of just deletes it. Well, not really deletes it, but clicks off turn it's off. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. And also another when it comes to my own personal stupidity, because I remember that my previous vid that I rambled on was that for some odd reason I can't toggle canted red dots. Oh, dot dot dot. It's just that it turns out it's like my button mapping is set to the melee button to change the zooms within the canted red dots and whatnot because but still it's just that even then, when it comes to using the red dots in this game, it's just that it's still horrible at all. Thus, I'm just better off using the ACOG and everything like I always do. So, whatever. But because I just like because as much as the game is all the whole, well, we have a 100 point system. It's just I'm just trying to fill up all the space because it's all the current attachments I have unlocked, but which is a terrible idea. And also wishing that some of the attachments in the game would actually increase the agility of the guns, but people say that this game feels sluggish from time to time. But whatever, it's just just wrap up this match now because thankfully at the double